Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Pushka this side, and today we are talking about solar CRM. So a majority of Fuzen's earliest customers were actually solar EPC or solar installation companies, and majority of these are from India. So a lot of Indian solar installers have been using Fuzen for their CRM app. They actually wanted to build simple yet customized CRM apps, and they used Fuzen for it. And they've been using these CRM apps for a long time. But recently, the businesses have grown, operations have grown, and now they have asked for advanced features to cater to those operational needs. So we have heard them, and we have added a lot of advanced features to the Fuzen's solar CRM app. For example, PM Surya Ghar Yojana, subsidy calculation, installation tracking, maintenance tracking, invoicing, proposals. The features that were earlier not there, our customers ask for it, and we've added all those features in the latest version of Fuzen's solar CRM solution. And the best part is this is customizable by AI. So you'll get all the advanced features out of the box. When you install the solar CRM solution, you get all these advanced features. But if you still feel that you need to add something more, like for example, WhatsApp integration or Facebook ads integration, India Mart integration, you can do all of that with the help of Fuzen's AI. So you just install the app, you ask Fuzen's AI to add some customized features as per your requirements, and then you can watch the magic happen. Fuzen's AI will do all of that work. It will do all of that customization within minutes. And I'm going to show you exactly that in today's video. I'm going to show you how you can install this solar CRM solution, what advanced features are already there, and how you can customize it using Fuzen's AI. So this is going to be a very useful video. Make sure you watch it till the end. If you are running a solar EPC business, this is very useful. And the best part about our solar CRM solution is that it's the most affordable app in the market. You can buy this app at just 40,000 rupees, which is a one-time cost, and then onwards you just pay for hosting, which completely depends on your usage. If you're a small solar business, if you have a team of less than maybe 5-6 people, you can even use it for free. So this is very useful. Let's get into it. So now let's go to the Fuzen website. So this is Fuzen website, and as you can see, this is AI powered app development platform or app builder platform where you can type a prompt. So for example, if you need a CRM app for your solar business, you can just type a prompt detailing all your requirements, and then you can use some AI credits. So here you'll need to buy AI credits, you'll need to spend some time, and you can build a whole app, CRM app from scratch. But I'm going to show you a shortcut which will save you a lot of time, and it will also save you a lot of AI tokens. So if you go to the resources section, in the resources you'll find this app templates section. So basically I'm just going to jump there. If you go to app templates, basically app templates is a portal where we have created many different templates for many different use cases. So basically we also have a template for solar CRM. So if you are running a solar installation business, this is for you. You can find this solar CRM. You can just search here for solar CRM and you'll find this app template. And if you go to this page, I will just click on it. So this is the details page for the solar CRM template. And you can see this has all the advanced features that you can ask for, and I'll show you in a minute what all the features are there. But the best part, this is only available for 40,000 rupees one-time cost. This is one-time cost. You get lifetime access. So you buy this solution, it's yours to use, and then onwards you just pay for hosting on annual basis. You just pay for hosting, which is based on your usage. So if you want to buy it, you just click here. You'll need to purchase this template. Once you purchase this template, it will get added to your Fuzen account, and you can find it over here. So if you go to the purchases section on your Fuzen dashboard, this is my purchases section of my dashboard. So if I go to this purchases link, I can find that I have purchased this app, and if I want to use this app, I can just click on this button. So as simple as that. You just purchase the app at a one-time cost. It'll get added to your Fuzen account, and then you just click on the installation button, and then Fuzen installs the app template in your Fuzen account. And you can see it took me less than 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, the whole app was installed. Now it's in my Fuzen account. You can see this is in my Fuzen account, and this is a whole CRM. This is a full-fledged CRM with a lot of advanced features as I'm going to show you, and it got installed in just few seconds. So what are the new features that have been added? So let me go through all the features one by one, and I'll take you through all the important features, and then I will also show you how you can use this AI editor. So you get this CRM by default, which is coming from template, and if you want to make any modifications to it, you just hover over this magic wand. This magic wand means Fuzen's AI editor. You hover over it, AI editor opens up. Here you can type your requirement, like add some WhatsApp integration. If you want to add like WhatsApp integration, you can just type that, and then Fuzen's AI will start working to do that. Let's just go through what's already there, what all the features are already there. Let me show you that. So you can start with the dashboard. On the dashboard, you will see how many leads you currently have in your CRM, how many active projects are going on, how much revenue you've made this month, and if there are any maintenance tickets, support tickets, you can also see that on your dashboard. Because it's a CRM, it will also give you follow-up reminder, so you can see that these follow-ups are pending. You can also see how your sales pipeline looks like. So these are different stages in your sales pipeline, and you can see how many leads are at different stages. You can also see what your team has been doing and where different leads are currently standing. These are all the leads in your CRM. What is their current status? When were they added? What is their current status? So this is a typical CRM dashboard where you see all the sales related details. So let's go to the next one. The next module is a very interesting one. So this is the leads module. In your leads module, you can actually see all the leads in a tabular format. So this is basically a table of all the leads. So just for testing purpose, let's add one lead. I'm going to add my own details as a test lead. I'm going to just add some random numbers. Here you can also select where you got this lead from. And if you want to add any more sources to this drop down, you can just ask AI to do it. So for example, if you want to add meta ads or India Mart to this drop down, you can just ask AI to do that change and AI will do it for you. So let's just do that. Let me save this lead, and after we have saved the lead, I'm going to ask AI to do that change for us. So I am going to say in the lead creation form, I also want to add an option for India Mart for lead to the right. So basically, when we are selecting lead source, when we are adding a new lead and we are selecting lead source, in this drop down, I also want the option to select India Mart. It's not already there from the template, but the good thing is that we have AI to help us. So in the past, you would have gone back to a developer, you would have asked the developer to make this change, and he would have taken a lot of time to do that. But now it's much more simpler. If we are living in the AI age, and you can just ask AI to do certain changes, AI will do it, and it will not take more than a couple of minutes. So we wait for a couple of minutes and we watch AI do this change. Okay, so AI has done something. It has done some change. So if we go back to the lead creation form, and if you look at the lead source drop down, India Mart has been added as an option to select in the drop down. So now you can see how easy it is to customize this CRM by using AI, and it's already working. So the CRM is already in a working condition. It's not like a vibe coded app where you have to deploy it somewhere, you have to connect databases. It's already connected to a database. It's already in working condition. I added this test lead. So we were able to add that test lead, and we were also able to make some customization. So I needed simple customization. I asked AI to do it, and AI was able to do it in less than a minute. So if we go back to the leads module, I want to check the test lead that we added. And by the way, we get this tabular view for managing our leads, and we also get this Kanban view. So Kanban view is really simple to work with. I can drag this lead across different stages. So these are different stages. So if I've contacted the lead, if I've scheduled a site survey, have I sent a proposal, have I negotiated the pricing? These are all the different stages that you can have in your sales pipeline. After that, we can classify the lead as one, and then otherwise we can say this lead is lost or junk. So if it's a useless lead not going anywhere, we can also classify them as junk. And this is a very useful Kanban board that your team can work with. And if you want to customize any of these stages in your sales process, again, it's very easy. You just ask AI to customize these sales stages and AI will do it. So that's how powerful Fuzen's AI is. It just takes a simple message to tell what you need, and then you can watch the magic happen. You can watch the AI do it. So let's go to this test lead and see what else is there. So if we go to the lead details page, you can see all the details that I had entered are already there, because in my Kanban, I put this lead in the negotiation column. The status is already updated. As per where I've put the lead in the Kanban board, the status is getting updated. What else can we do? We can manage the contact information of the lead. We can schedule site surveys. So for example, if I want to do a site survey with this lead in the next week, I can select the date. I can also select the time. So let's say I'm going to meet this person maybe sometime in the evening. So I'm going to say next week, I'm going to go to his house for a site survey. Then I can also select who is going to do the site survey. Right now, it's only me because I'm the only single user in the CRM. I just installed the CRM. Later, I'll show you how you can add different users. But right now, I'm going to assign this site survey to myself. So this site survey gets created. So now you can see that in this lead details page, you have the option to schedule site surveys. You have the option to edit the lead details. You also have an option to create a quotation for this lead. We'll come back to this later. This is very detailed. This is a very advanced feature which I want to show you in greater detail. We'll come back to this later. So after the leads module, we have a module where you can manage your site surveys. We already looked at how you can schedule site surveys. You can go to a particular lead, you can schedule their site surveys, and if you want to check how many site surveys have been scheduled, how many of them have been done, or how many of them are in progress, you can check all of that on this particular dashboard. And once you have scheduled a site survey, once the person goes to that customer's house, he can just click on this button and he can start a site survey. And this is also available as a mobile app. So Fuzen's Solar CRM app is also available as a mobile app. On your mobile, it's going to appear like this. It's completely responsive. It's very mobile friendly. So you can imagine that your site engineer goes to this customer's house and starts a site survey. So this is how he will fill up the site survey details. He will enter the rooftop area, the rooftop details, the connection type, etc., all the important details which are needed for technical analysis. And then if you want to upload any photos, you can also drag and drop photos in this particular box. And this is a site survey that's there by default. Again, if you want to make any modifications in this, like for example, if you want to add a couple of more file upload boxes, maybe for electricity bill, maybe for their permits and so on, you can just ask AI to do that, and AI will customize this site survey form as per your requirement. So this is the site survey module. After that, we can go to the quotations module. In the quotations module, you'll be able to see how many different quotations have been created and what is their current status. Some of them have been accepted, some of them are still in draft. If you click on this button, you will be able to print this or save this as PDF. Here you can also put your own logo. You can put your company name. This format can be customized as per your company's requirement. So let me show you how you can actually create a quotation. So for that, we again go to the leads module. Let's go to our test lead. In the test lead, we have this button for creating a quotation. So if you click on that, some of the details are already pre-filled. Quotation number is auto-generated. We can enter system details like what are those customers' requirements, let's say 5 kilowatt. And by default, any quotation that you create will be valid for a couple of weeks. It will expire, but you can change that. If you want to shorten or expand the validity period, you can do that. You can also change the payment terms. And then the important part, here you can select different products that you are going to offer, different products and different services that you want to offer this particular customer, and you can add those to this quotation. So once you've added those, you'll see this is basically total coming from all these line items, then plus GST. Then the important thing here is we are also handling the subsidy calculation. So depending on where this customer lives, so depending on that, we calculate the state subsidy, and there is also an inbuilt calculation for central subsidy, which is coming from the PM Surya Ghar Yojana. So these calculations are already built in. If you want to make any changes or any improvements to this calculation, again, the answer is very, very simple. You go to AI editor, you can ask AI to make the changes. AI is very smart in this regard. It does the calculations correctly. If you ask for any changes, it can do those changes as well. And then you just save the quotation. So if you save the quotation, it's going to get saved in this kind of format. So now you can see the quotation got saved. Here you can edit some of these line items. You can remove some of these line items. This is the subsidy calculated as per PM Surya Ghar Yojana. This is the state subsidy from Maharashtra state government. If you want to print this quotation, just click on this. You can save it as PDF. You can print it as a physical copy, and you can send it to your customer. So this is really simple when you want to generate quotations on the fly. If you're dealing with a lot of customers and if you're spending a lot of time in generating quotations, this will really simplify how your team is doing things right now. So this is the quotations module. And another interesting thing that I want to show you is here you'll have an option. Let's say you send this quotation to a customer when you're asking 30% advance, and that customer makes the advance payment. Then you have the option to convert this particular quotation to a project. And that's the next step, right? So I just clicked on a button to convert that quotation to a project, and you can see here that particular quotation is now converted to a project. It's converted to a 5 kilowatt project because our quotation was for 5 kilowatt. And now you can see this as a project. So that's our next module. So after quotations, we come to the projects module or project management module. So this is basically the project management dashboard where you can filter projects by their status, by the manager, by locations, and you can order them by their age, like which are the newest projects, which are the oldest projects. You can do that. And you can also see for each project, you can see the progress, you can delete the project, you can see who is managing this project. And then you can go to manage project milestones. So basically this is part of the project management module. So once we convert a particular quotation to a project, now our CRM is fully integrated with the project management module. This wasn't there in our earlier CRM, but now you can have it in the newer version. So in every project, you can assign that project to a particular user. Now I'm the only one user in this particular app. So I'm going to assign it to myself. I'm going to say that the project is in progress. So basically this is a checklist of your installation. Is the material procured? Is it delivered to site? Is the installation done? Is the inverter and wiring complete? So this is a complete checklist. So whenever certain stages are done, you just need to mark them done. You just check this box and it will be marked done. If you want to upload proof, you can upload some screenshots, you can upload some pictures as an evidence of the work that has been done. So for example, for material procurement done, the material purchase order has been placed, you can just upload that as a proof. So this is a complete checklist for your project execution or for your installation. And then on the same page, in the same project dashboard, you can also manage the subsidy documents. So for this customer, if they have requested for subsidy, you can also update their details which are required for subsidy application, like Aadhaar card, electricity bill, property proof, all those things can be uploaded here. So when you get to the subsidy part, these documents were already there. So your subsidy application is also simplified. And that's our next module. So after project management module, you also have a subsidy tracker module. So like I said, guys, we have added all the important features that you can ask for. So a lot of customers had asked for subsidy tracking. In addition to project management, they had asked for subsidy tracking. So we have added that. So in order to create this subsidy application, you just go to the subsidy module and then you can select the project. So for each project, you can upload the subsidy related documents over here. So for example, for each customer, you can upload their details like Aadhaar card, electricity bill, property proof. All those documents which are required for subsidy application will be added here. And in case we have missed any of the important documents, you know the answer what needs to be done. You just go to the AI editor, you ask them to add another field which will capture that document or which will capture that particular detail. And then once all the documents are uploaded here, you can apply for subsidy. And when you have applied for subsidy, you can update the details. From portal status, you can say document submitted. From net metering, you can say it is applied. And subsidy and net metering status will be updated in this particular dashboard. So here you can see the portal status not started registered. So here you can see what is the overall status of this project. Is the project done? Have we applied for the subsidy? Have we submitted the document? Is it approved? Is it disbursed? All of these things will be updated here. And the good thing is that you can simply take a screenshot of this, or you can give limited access of this to your customers. So they will also be very happy that you are keeping them updated, or you are giving them complete transparency of where things stand, because for them it's also a big investment. So if they're investing this much, they also want to be in loop when the subsidy gets approved or when it gets dispersed. So this will be a really good feature if you can give your customers limited visibility of where things are currently standing. So this subsidy tracker module is very powerful in that regard. So the next module is actually payments tracker. Because this is a CRM, you also want to track payments along with your project. So I have shown you how you can create quotations. So once you have created quotations, you can track and manage your payments over here. So these are outstanding payments, and there are different tabs like scheduled payments and receipt history and invoices. So if we go to schedule, we can see these are different projects that are already there, and for each project there are different types of payments. So for example, for this test project that we created for the test lead, this is advance payment. This is the second milestone, and this is the final payment. So advance payment, whenever the customer makes an advance payment, you can say he has made an advance payment. So let's say this is 20,160 rupees. So I'm just going to say he has paid the advance payment in full and he paid with UPI. I'm just going to put some random number for reference number and just going to add some notes and save it. So in this schedule, now we have created this advance payment, mark this payment as done. So now you can see this payment has now been received. So now it's gone out of the advance payment. Now the only remaining payment is the second received is. So for this particular customer, we have received this much, and this much is still balance payment. So this is a very important module for tracking your payments and receivables and keeping a records of all your cash flows. And the next module is for maintenance. So this is after sales service. So once you've sold the project, once you've done the installation, handed over the solar installation to your customer, sometimes they'll come back, they will need some support. In that case, they can call your team and your team can create a support ticket. So maybe there is some inverter fault or panel output is low. So your team can just come to this module and they can create a ticket which will look like this. And you'll be able to create these tickets. And whenever the ticket is resolved, you can just come back here and update the status. So this is a very important module for managing your after sales services. You can create tickets and you can close tickets. And you can also create annual maintenance contracts, AMC contracts, right? So if you want to create a new maintenance contract, you just select a particular customer, select the period for them. In this case, I'll just have to go to select this date. So we'll create an annual maintenance contract. You can put some value to it and save this AMC. So this is a very important module where you can create support tickets, you can create maintenance contracts. So for after sales, this is a very important module. And then finally, we come to the admin area. So if you're the admin of your Solar CRM, what can you do to add your own flavor or to customize this CRM as per your company branding, company information? You can add your own information here. You can add your company name, GST number, address. You can add your company logo. All of these details will go into your proposals. They will go in your invoice documents. All of these details will be used to create your company documents like proposals and invoices. You can also enable things like WhatsApp notification. You can enable AMC reminders, subsidy follow-up reminders. You can do all of those things. Add the company and global settings module. And then another important setting here is product catalog. So when we were creating the proposal or quotation, we were able to select certain products from a drop-down. So that drop-down will actually list all the products which you have created in your product catalog. If you want to add new products, so for example, if you want to add Vari solar panels, you just add them from here. You can add brand, you can add what is the unit, what is their default rate, what is the base rate, what is the GST, and then you can add all those products. And when you're creating a quotation, when your team is creating a quotation, then they will be able to select these products in your quotation form. You can also create subsidy rules. So the central government subsidy rule is already configured when you're creating a quotation. If you want to create state subsidies, you can do that from here. So for different states, we have already configured some numbers for state level subsidy. But for different states, you can also add state level subsidies from this particular section. And then finally, you can also manage your team. This is very important because you are not alone going to use the CRM all by yourself. You need your team to use it. So when you want to invite your team members, you can just add their email. So for example, let me just add my email here. And I can then select which role should be assigned to this particular user. Many of your users are just going to be sales executives because this is a CRM. So you will need all your salespeople to use this dashboard. So a lot of your team members will be sales executives. Some of them will be field technicians. So if you select the role field technician, then they will be able to access modules which are related to field work like site survey, installation will be accessed by the field technicians. You can also invite your accounts people. They will be responsible for payment tracking, for maybe invoicing. They will be responsible. If you assign this accounts role to a person, they'll be able to access these accounting related modules. And finally, you can also make someone an admin. So if you give this admin role, they'll be able to manage all of these settings at the company level. And this is the most important role. This is the app owner role or app editor role. So anyone who has this app editor role will be able to open this AI-based app editor. He'll be able to type a prompt and he will be able to edit this app. So I will recommend to keep this app editor role with yourself or maybe with your business partner or with a senior manager. You can assign this role to them, and if they know how your business works, they can accordingly customize your CRM using Fuzen's AI. And one more thing that I want to mention, we asked AI to do this one change, and for this one request, Fuzen did all these changes and it just took one AI credit. So every AI credit will be consumed for one particular request, and you get 5 AI credits for free every day. So every day, whenever you log in, you'll see 5 AI credits added to your account, and you can use those AI credits to make customizations to your CRM. So now you have seen this is a very advanced solar CRM app. A lot of the advanced features are already there. And if you feel something's missing, you can still go to AI. You can still ask AI to add that particular feature and it gets done almost for free. I mean, you get a lot of AI credits for free and you are able to customize that CRM for free. So that's what I wanted to share with you. So now you have seen how Fuzen's solar CRM solution has all the advanced features that you could possibly ask for. And this is just available at 40,000 rupees one-time cost. So just install it. And if you feel something's missing, like for example, you want to add WhatsApp integration or India Mart integration, maybe Meta ads integration, you can do all of that with Fuzen's AI. You get 5 AI credits for free every day. So every day when you log in, you'll see 5 AI credits added to your account. You can use those AI credits to customize your CRM exactly as per your requirements. It doesn't get simpler than this. It doesn't get cheaper than this. So did you find this video useful? Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.